Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I basically just worked a breaker shift today and went to Sephora earlier today, so I was really happy about going to Sephora and finally buying some things that I've been wanting to pick up for a while because I was saving my money for Christmas presents and stuff. I still haven't given one of my Christmas presents to one of my friends yet, but everything else was paid for and I gave to my friends. So hopefully I'll be able to see my best friend at some point. If I don't see her, I might return it, honestly. So yeah. So I just went to Sephora and then went to work a breaker shift. So now I'm home. I might shoot a video. I think I'm going to use the products I've used of video because I have a lot of products that I need to share. So yeah, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer with the sample. I did buy the full size today because I already fell in love with the sample. So I can't wait to use that. I did use a bunch of gift cards that I had for Christmas. So very excited to pick up some goodies. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat foundation in the color B10 and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10 and the actually I went in with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I wanted to be a little bit more glowy today and I haven't used it in a while, so I used that. And then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in Light. I was using the Urban Decay Naked Skin, but then I realized how dry it was that it's like, this is done because I was trying to conceal it under my eyes and I was like, I was not feeling it, so I'm going to get rid of it now. I did want to buy a backup today, but then I couldn't find my shade. They were sold out of it at Ulta, and I wanted to get it at Ulta because to get the points, you know. But they didn't have it, so yeah, so I just stuck with the Bare Minerals, and I think I'm just going to stick with that one for a while because I really do love it. So, and then I, of course, went in with the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory to highlight. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base because I wanted to use it today. And then I decided to go in with all Makeup Geek shadows today because I realized that I'm going to have a lot of days to actually utilize my neutral shadows this week, so I wanted to use Makeup Geek shadows today. So I went in with Beaches and Cream, and then I went in with Creme Brulee, like usual, on my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with the color Desert Sands. Then I went in with Cocoa Bear on the outer corners, and then I did go in with Glamorous originally on the lid. But that shade isn't as pigmented as I would like it to be, so I went in over that with Rapunzel instead, and it really did make a difference. It made it a lot more gold like I wanted it to be. And then of course I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner Matte Max Brown like I always do. Then I went in with the Lancome Primer to prime my lashes, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara over that. I was kind of upset I didn't pick up the Lancome Primer today because I kind of forgot, but I did pick up most of the essentials that I needed. I might order it online with the other thing I need to get online because they were sold out of it in the store. Then I went in with, I can't get rid of this cold, by the way. I'm still nasally as fuck. It's annoying the shit out of me, but at least my voice is back to normal. Then I went in with Magic Act and Voltage on the inner corners. I really like how it looks together. It looked really pretty. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in Light and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory and a little bit of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but I realized it wasn't enough, so I had to use the Bare Minerals one as well. I really like how it came out, though. I think it looks really good. And then I, of course, went over everything with I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the MAC Ascend Plague Black Lash on the bottom lashes like I always do. Sorry, I'm burping. But both of the inner quarter shades are Makeup Geek as well, foiled and dual chrome. Like I said. Then I contour with the NARS Laguna Bronzer in from the Stephen Klein palette, and then I baked it with the Paloma powder from the Stephen Klein palette as well. Then I did originally go in with NARS's Madly blush, but then I went over it with a newer blush that I bought today from NARS because I actually really have been enjoying the shades from NARS recently. It's one of my favorite formulas now. So I decided to buy a new NARS blush today because I felt like I needed a new everyday blush already. And I bought the color Lovejoy, so I put that over that. It looked really, really pretty. Then I highlighted with the, what did I highlight with today? the Anastasia Illuminator in Starlight. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Side on 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Contempo. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Lipstick in Eraser. I really love this shade, so wanted to use it again, and that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Before I get into my makeup, I just wanted to say that I was intending on using a different palette today, but then I got a certain lipstick in the mail that I really wanted to use today that I just decided to make it like more of like a Too Faced theme today. I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. That was just like really bothering me. Now it looks fine. So I decided to go with a lot of Too Faced products today just because it's still my favorite brand and I just feel like I neglect some things. And I was going to go in with my Lime Crime palette, but then I decided to go in with a different palette instead. I just wasn't really feeling like orangey tones today. So yeah, we're just going to jump right in and I'll tell you. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Then I went in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Vanilla, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Becca Shimming Skin Perfector Becca Shimming Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I always say that when it's like just the liquid, so it's just Becca Shimming Skin Perfector. But I've been more into that recently. I just feel like it makes my skin look really beautiful, so I've just decided to use that. Sorry, I'm like stumbling. I'm really tired. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. Sorry, there's like a little crease right here. I don't really care. And the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder all over my face. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox with the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. And sorry if I sound so nasally. I still haven't been able to get over this cold yet. I still am like pretty nasally from it. It's like driving me crazy. And then I did go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette again today because I've just been really feeling this palette recently, so I decided to use it again. I used the usual shades I use in my crease. I used Cashew Chew and Almond Truffle in the crease, and then I darkened up the crease more with Mocha. Then I went in with the color Malted on the outer corners, and then I went in with Sprinkles on the lid, which is like that really pretty pink. And then went in with Divinity on the brow bone like I usually do. If the eyeliner looks a little weird, I'm sorry. Just I kind of overlined more, and then I tried to cover it with eyeshadow and then relined again because I didn't really have time to take off my lid color because it was like 10 minutes before I had to be ready for work, so whatever. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. Then I primed my lashes with the Lancome Primer and then went over them with the Dior Show Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer and Light and the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then of course I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the color Satin Sheets from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, this color right here on the inner corners. I've been really loving that one on the inner corners. And then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Gecko Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I stuck more with the Too Faced theme, and I went in with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, and I went in with the medium shade to contour, and then I went in with the light cocoa shade to bake it. Then I went in with a blush I haven't used in a little while, but I figured it would be perfect for this look. I went in with the Becca Mineral Blush in Flower Child because I really thought it would look good with the lipstick I was wearing. Then I highlighted with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Pink Glow. I don't know if it faded a little bit, but whatever. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Line on Slide on 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone, and then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in O Snap, and then I filled them in with a new lipstick I got in the mail today, like I said. And then I also I actually got two of them, so, sorry, I got distracted because my boyfriend still hasn't answered me yet. He's supposed to answer me soon, and I'm just waiting for him. Tried to call him, and he didn't answer, but whatever. I did get two of these shades, but I did get these both in the mail today. I filled in my lips with the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in the color Milkshake. I got these off of Sephora because it was free shipping on Sephora rather than paying shipping on Too Faced, and plus now they're available on Sephora.com when before they were just available on TooFaced.com. So yeah, that's it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. Still can't get rid of this, like, weird sinus thing that I have, but whatever. So I did go see Star Wars today with my boyfriend, and oh my god, it was so good. One of my friends was like, it was like the fourth one, like A New Hope, but with a bigger Death Star, but when you see the movie, you'll understand. So I did wear my R2-D2 dress today, as you can see. Nobody really noticed it, though. Like, I didn't get anybody to say anything, but I was kind of hiding it, and I was just kind of wearing it for myself. Anyway, so, yeah, so that's what I decided to wear, finally. I still haven't worn my Doctor Who dress, though. I'm kind of dying to wear it. So I did work earlier today. I tried to get out of work as fast as I could so we could see the movie. I originally bought the tickets online, but then my boyfriend wanted to upgrade us to IMAX and he didn't want to wait for the later showing. So I got a refund for the ones that I got, and then he got the IMAX ones. So that was really nice of him to upgrade our tickets to IMAX. And we just saw the 8 o'clock movie rather than the 9:20 movie, which was actually better for me because I would have rather been home now rather than at 12, and also it's raining, so yeah, so anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Blah. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat B10 Beige Foundation and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10 and the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Moonstone and mixed those all together. Then I went in with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer to conceal, and then the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette today on my eyes. I did try and go in with a darker color over the colors I was wearing before, but it basically just looks like I'm wearing two brown transition shades. I tried to fix it up as much as I can, but I'm going to rip it off after this. So I was going to make this before I went to the movies, but I wanted to leave as soon as possible, and I kind of cried during the movie because it kind of made me cry, so this is what you're getting. So I went in with the color, what the heck is the color called? Stark on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Anaheim, and yeah, Stark, and then Anaheim, and then Stone on the outer corners. Then I did originally go in with Bathwater. I didn't really go in with something else to darken up the crease more, just because I wanted to just define the crease, and then I just used a base crease color, and that's about it. I was kind of really lazy, and plus I didn't really have that much time this morning, because I didn't even line my eyes this morning. I just didn't feel like it, and plus I would have been, like, running late. So anyway, then I went in with Stone on the outer corners. Then I went in with Bathwater originally, but then I went over it with Danger, and it just transferred like crazy, and it doesn't even look like blue anymore, but it just looks like a natural eye with some blue eyeliner, which it kind of worked, so I was kind of pleased with it. So I just left it like that, and then I went in with Blonde on the brow bone, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's High Wire on the inner corners. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and I got a new one, and I'm not sure if this is like kind of dried out, but it didn't really line my eyes properly, so maybe it was just the change consistency of the blue eyeshadow that it didn't really work. I don't really know. The fact is that I wasn't really sure like what movie we were seeing, and I wanted to be ready to go to his house, and plus I was so hungry that I just wanted to get there, so I didn't really care. And then I primed my lashes with the Lancome primer, and then went over them with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in Light, and the YSL Touche Éclat Running Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then of course I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with something new, and I am super, super impressed by this. This is the Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner in the color Côte d'Azur. Azur is is usually blue. That's the French version. I feel like if I didn't have this on my lash line, this would have been just like a completely natural, boring look. And I feel like this really helped pull the eyes together. Even though I was crying, I feel like this is the thing that lasted the longest, and this does not irritate my waterline at all. And so then I went in with the the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the MAC Setting Plate Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit with the medium shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with a newer blush that I got a couple of days ago. I went in with the NARS Blush in Lovejoy. Then I highlighted with Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl. I did wear Opal. Did I wear Opal? Yeah, I wore Opal earlier today, but then I thought Pearl was perfect for my dress, so I decided to wear Pearl. And of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. And I set everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with Chanel Brow Pencil Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Slide on 24-Hour Pencil and Ozone, and then lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Poison, and then filled them in with the Stila Sail Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Fiery, because I've been trying to rotate a lot more of my reds, and since I've been wearing so much red lately, you know, because it's the holiday season and seeing Star Wars and New Year's and stuff like that. That's why I decided to wear this one, because I've been wanting to wear this one for a while, and I have worn this quite a few times. It's one of my older reds that I love. But for Christmas, and then for work, sorry, my friend's annoying me. I did use a different lipstick today. I went in with the other shade of the Melted Chocolate lipsticks that I got. I went in with the shade Melted Chocolate Honey. So, and he has to troll me on like every friggin' post. It's so annoying. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot, sorry, one more thing. For work, I did go in with Starry Eyed on the inner corners, and then I switched it to High Wire instead. And yeah, my makeup looks kind of messy though, so I'm just going to rip it off. So yeah, bye. Okay, so hi, I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look really quickly. Today is New Year's, so Happy New Year. I'm pretty much having a pretty chill New Year's this year. I was supposed to go out with my two best friends, but they both had conflicts, so I just went out to dinner with my boyfriend. More like a late lunch. I guess my eyeliner smeared a little bit, but I honestly don't really care. So me and my boyfriend are just having a Star Wars marathon with my mom. I'm kind of feeling like just taking off this makeup right now because there's really no point of keeping it on. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat B10 Beige Foundation in the color B10 Beige, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and then mixed that with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector and Moonstone. Then I concealed and highlighted with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in the color Ivory, and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Sorry. Then I went over everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. Then I went in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Palette. I'm so mad right now because my best friend just texted me saying, "Are you still going out to dinner?" when he said 2 hours ago he couldn't make it. So we already went to dinner because he told me he couldn't make it and we were hungry. So I used just these couple of shades right here. I used this one all over my eyes to start with, this white shade right here, and this one is called Lucius. Then I went in with this shade as a transition shade, and this one's called Lazarus. Well, just as my crease shade. Then I went in with this shade to define the crease more, and this one is called Liberatus. And then I went in with this black color on the outer corners called Shax. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek Foiled Shadow in High Wire on my lids, and then I did go back in with this on the brow bone just to freshen it up a little bit. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. Then I went in with the Lancome Primer for my lashes, and then I went over them with the Dior Show Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in the color Ivory and the YSL Touche Clout Rain Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then I lined my waterline with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil in Perversion. And then I went in with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Press and Pearl in the inner corners because I wanted to use Urban Decay's Revolt from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I wanted to use Makeup Geek's Phantom Dual Chrome Shadow, but they just weren't giving me enough on the inner corner, so I just went in with that, and it seemed to make it pop a little bit more. Then I went in with the MAC Scent Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I concealed, and I think I already said that. Concealed and highlighted with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in Ivory and the YSL Touche Clout Rain Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. If I already said that, I'm sorry. Then I contoured with the NARS Laguna Bronzer and then baked it with the Paloma Powder from the Stephen Klein palette. Then I went in with the NARS Madly Blush on my cheeks, and then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Press and Pearl. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil in Brown Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Poison. And then I filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Last Dance. I really have been loving this lip color, so I decided to go on with it. It did get smeared a little bit, but whatever. And that's it. Bye. And I hope everyone has a happy New Year. I did get a little bit dressed up today, but it was just to go out to lunch, basically, / dinner. So now we're just chilling. So yeah, that's it. So that's why I just decided to wear something comfy, but still, like, a little bit dressed up. And that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. If my lips look a little bit overlined, I'm sorry. Like, I just didn't care about really fixing them again. I think they turned out okay. Sometimes I do end up overlining them, but, you know, whatever. So, I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. I was planning on recording my products to use up video today, like products I want to use up in 2016. But plans really changed today, and two, I hope everybody had a great New Year's. I had a pretty low-key one. I was originally supposed to go out to dinner with my two best friends, my best guy friend Ren and my best girlfriend Becca, but both of them couldn't go, and then by the time my friend Ren was available, me and my boyfriend Josh had already went out to eat because we were hungry, and we went out to eat like at 3:30, and I'm leaving for his house at 3:30 right now. But anyway, we kind of rescheduled for today because I actually ended up getting my shift covered for work today. I would have had to work in an hour, but then I saw this morning that my shift was picked up, so I ended up being off today because I am working the next 4 days after this. So I decided to take advantage of that, and my best friend Becca is going back to Virginia in 2 days, so she doesn't live here right now. She got a teaching job there, so that's why I'm going to see them today. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. But this is what happens on New Year's, is that everybody wants to actually see you right after New Year's. This happens to me every year where, like, everybody wants to hang out, and also this is, like, right before they have to go back to school. They have, like, 2 weeks before they have to go back to school. So hopefully I'll make it to the city to see my other best friends, and hopefully go to the city with my boyfriend, too, before he has to go back to school, so it's just a little hectic, and then I end up working 4 days, but I need the money to obviously go out and do things, so yeah, but work kind of, you know, just doesn't really let me do much, but, and I'm hoping to film my Best of Beauty this, coming week. I'm probably not going to post that till next week, though, because my products I want to use up in 2016 is more important to get up now because it is the first day of 2016 already, so I'm hoping to film that tonight. I'm either going to be back home at night, a little bit before 9 o'clock, or I'm just going to watch this thing that I need to watch at my boyfriend's house, depending on what time we get done with dinner with my friends, which it's not going to be 9 o'clock by the time we get done. It's probably going to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So if I get back to his house at like 8:30, I might go right back to my house to watch this, or I might just watch this at my boyfriend's house. The Sherlock Christmas special is on tonight, and I don't want to miss that. So, depends on if I'm going to watch it at his house or my house. So, hopefully I'll be able to film a video after that because the Sherlock special ends at like 10:30. So, anyway, then I went in with my foundation, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in N10. And then, of course, I mixed that with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I've just been loving that lately. I've been using that a lot more than the Kevyn Aucoin, but I used the Kevyn Aucoin for almost 2 straight months, so I kind of wanted to get a little bit more use out of my Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector, so I used that instead. Then I went in with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light and the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I originally did go in with a few Makeup Geek shadows today, and I was going to wear something completely different. But I ended up wanting to wear my Frozen shirt today because it is the new day. It is the first day of 2016. It's a new day. So I really wanted to, go back to my roots and always wear something Disney at the start of the year. So that's why I just decided to wear my Elsa shirt. I wanted to wear my Ariel shirt today, but I could not find it for the life of me. I don't know where it is. Plus, if you can see back here, I need to clean this room hardcore. I wanted to clean yesterday, but then my boyfriend didn't give me enough time. And yeah, it's just like my room has been a mess lately. I have so many boxes for a haul I want to do because I haven't done a haul in like almost a month, and because I keep on waiting for orders to come in. I have a bunch of stuff from Sephora. I have a couple of things from ColourPop. I have a couple of Sephora orders, and I also have like an Ofra liquid lipstick, and I also have so a couple of things from Ulta. So yeah, I'm trying to keep track of everything, and I also want to make it to MAC and buy a few things there as well. So yeah, so anyway, so I decided to change my eyeshadow like halfway into doing my eyeshadow. That's why it took me so long to get ready today. I decided to, I have been using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette a lot. I went in with the matte white shade all over my eye first to prep my eyes for other shadows. I forget what the color is. I think it's Succubus. It's like that really, the whitest color in the palette, like right next to the black. It's like in that cool tone quad. I use that so much for like all my black clothing and stuff. But I did put that all over my eye today. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek Shadow and High Wire on the crease to add a little bit of silver. Then I went in with 2 colors from the Electric palette on the crease. I went in with Gonzo and Chaos from the Urban Decay Electric palette, excuse me, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek Foiled Shadow and Pegasus on my lid. And then for the brow bone, I just went over to blend this a little bit with the color from the Kat Von D palette, the same white, matte white color on the brow bone. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and Trooper. Then I primed my lashes with the Lancome Primer. Then I went over that with the Dior Show Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light and the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Glide On Slide On 24-Hour Pencil and Electric on the bottom lash line. And then I went in with the Urban Decay Electric palette shadow in the shade Revolt on the inner corner. So I used 2 Makeup Geek shadows and 3 shadows from the Urban Decay Electric palette today, because that's usually what I use when I wear my Disney outfits, is that Urban Decay Electric palette. Then, of course, I went in with the MAC Ascend Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I went in with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. I just wanted a really natural contour because there is a lot going on my face, so I try to keep my face really natural looking when I do like bold eyeshadow and bold lips. So I went in with that, with the darker shade, and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with the NARS Blush in Lovejoy. This is probably like the 3rd or 4th time I've worn it already. I love it. And then I highlighted with the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl because it's basically my bae right now, and it's just so perfect for this time of season. I will be using other highlighters. Like, I still haven't used a Too Faced Candlelight one yet. I just got that like 2 days ago. I had to order that online because they were sold out of it in Sephora and Ulta. But I was planning to do a full Too Faced look today. If I worked, I was going to wear the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette and the Too Faced Candlelight and the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Lipstick and Milkshake. Sorry, I'm like coughing like crazy. But it didn't work. So hopefully I'll wear that tomorrow or Sunday. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filtered my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil and Brow Natural, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Slide on 24-Hour Pencil and Ozone, and then lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Lumiere. And then I went in with one of the mini ColourPop Ultra Matte lips from that Christmas collection that I got. These are all limited edition shades, and I decided to use the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Glitter. I really, really like this one. This one seems to be a little bit different in texture from the red one and the two matte ones. The Bianca shade I don't like at all. That one peeled like crazy, but this went on really nice. I mean, it was drying when it went on because it felt dry, but once it dried, it feels really nice. It has like a dry formula, so it goes on really dry. It's not drying. You get what I mean. Like, it's hard to put on because you barely can get any product out because it's already like drying as soon as you're putting it on. Like, that's a little bit annoying. But once it's on, it's really pretty. So I really like it. I think it's really, really nice. It feels like an actual lipstick. Like, it doesn't feel like a liquid lipstick. It looks like an actual lipstick, if you get what I mean. It's not like completely matte. It looks like a lipstick, which is really pretty. And that's it. So I'm going to go to my boyfriend's house now. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I was supposed to go see my boyfriend today, but I just worked today until 6 p.m. But honestly, I'm kind of relieved that I don't have to do anything tonight. I really haven't had a downtime night in like weeks, maybe like 2 weeks at least. So it's nice for me just to chill for a little bit. So I'm just going to be home with my family tonight. I was going to try to go to the mall today, but like after like eating or whatever, but the mall, like my restaurant was crazy today. I work for Cheesecake Factory. It was friggin' insane today. Like so busy that I just like kind of decided to I just kind of decided to what was I going to say? Not go. Because since our restaurant was a madhouse, I was figuring the mall was too, and when I was leaving, the parking lot was pretty crowded. So I'm just gonna tell you what I did for work today. This was going to be my look yesterday, but I ended up getting my shift covered, and I ended up seeing my boyfriend and a couple of my friends, my best friends and my other friends. So we decided to go out to dinner with them. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 5, the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Moonstone. Then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in the color Ivory and the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer. Then I went over that with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm so hungry, like, I'm so happy my mom is making food right now. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream as my transition shade. Then I went in a little bit with Creme Brulee as well. Then I went in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes Palette today, as I did mention in my products I want to use up video for 2016. I want to try and make a substantial dent in that palette. I always gravitate towards using it at least like 3 or 4 times a month. I'm going to try and use it a little bit more, but there are still a bunch of new palettes that I'm using this month, and then I'm also looking forward to Manny MUA's Makeup Geek palette coming out, and also Jaclyn Hill's Makeup Geek palette coming out, so we will see. I will post my products I want to use up in 2016 today, but you're not seeing this video until like a couple of days after that. So then I went in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes Palette, and I went in with the color Nudie on the crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Cashmere Bunny. Then I went in with Sexpresso in the outer corners. Sorry, it just looks a little weird to me. Then I went in with Silk Teddy on the lid, and then I went in with Heaven on the crease. That's usually the usual look I do with this palette. But I'm trying to hit pan on Silk Teddy. That's definitely the one that looks like it has most of the substantial dent in it, so we'll see. I wear eyeshadow every single day. I can't not wear eyeshadow if I don't wear anything else, and then I really try to wear lipstick every day. With everything else, it's really not too overwhelming with me, but eyeshadow and lipstick, it's very difficult to utilize everything sometimes. So then I line my top line with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Matte Max Brown. Then I went in with the Lancome Primer for my lashes, and then I went over them with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Dior Star Skin Concealer in the color Ivory and the YSL Touche Clout Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Starry Eyed on the inner corners. Again, I'm trying to use up that shadow as well. So it's like basically my go-to inner corner highlight like every day. So it's not going to be too hard for me to use that up. Then, of course, I went in with the MAC Sign Like a Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I contoured with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I wanted to keep with the Too Faced theme with the medium shade, and then baked it with the lighter shade, the medium cocoa and then the light cocoa. Then I went in with a blush that I didn't even know I had today. I didn't realize I had a sample of the NARS Orgasm blush, so I just decided to use that today. It might look a little faded, but I think it's actually really gorgeous. I might have to buy the full size now. I have been so obsessed with NARS blushes recently. Like, they are really amazing. I can't believe I didn't really see how amazing they are before, so I might purchase the full size of Orgasm and Deep Throat. I know the shade names are so bad. I was actually going to wear Deep Throat today, but I didn't even know I had Orgasm as a sample, so I tried that. And then, of course, I did go in with a new highlighter today. I didn't get to use it the past 2 days because I was using Pearl to do, like, more festive looks and, you know, stuff like that. So I went in with the Too Faced Candlelight Warm, I think it's the Pink Glow highlighter. It is so beautiful. I love this. Like, look how pretty that highlight is. I'm definitely going to be obsessed with this for a little bit, too. And then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder. I realized that I didn't have, like, a actual highlighter from Too Faced. I thought that the Candlelight Glow were just, like, all over face powders, but when I saw it in the store and I swatched it, because I fell in love with the Too Faced highlighter from the Holiday palette from Too Faced, which I just used twice for Christmas, and that's about it. But I might use it again soon. But I highlighted with that twice before, and I loved it so much that I was like, I need to try out an actual Too Faced highlighter, like a full size, and this is beautiful as well. So, but Too Faced never really disappoints me. So then I went in with the Chanel Brow Pencil for my brows, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide On Sight On 24-Hour Pencil and Ozone. That doesn't really change. I am going to try out a Bite Beauty one that I got in a set for the holiday set that they have. Eventually, I've just really haven't been wanting to open it up yet because it's like a big set that I don't want to like mess around with yet because it's like just a little bit annoying to put everything back in the set again because they all have individual boxes and they're all mostly full-size products. So I just left them in the box and I'll try them out eventually. Then I line my lips with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Contempo. The reason why I use that is because I always think that this lipstick is going to be a little bit pinker, but it's not. It's like a nude peach. So, and then I went in again with one of the Too Faced Melted Chocolate lipsticks. I went in with Chocolate Milkshake again. Because I really wanted to use it again today. And yeah, that's it. So bye. I'm going to go eat now. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did go out to breakfast with my boyfriend, and now I'm just going to keep the same makeup on for work because there's no point in changing it. I mean, I probably could, but I'm too lazy. So I did wear a shirt my best friend got me from Disney World today. It's so cute. It says caution, high maintenance. I know it's like kind of annoying to see that it's like all the way over here, but it has like 3 different Disney princesses on it. It has Belle, Ariel, and Cinderella, and it's just so me because 1, it's pink, 2, I love Disney, 3, I love Disney princesses, and 4, I'm high maintenance. So I thought it was so perfect, so I was really happy that she got that for me. I have to take a picture and show her that I wore it today. So yeah, we went out to breakfast and then just walked around the mall a little bit, and now I'm back home already because I have to go to work in 2 hours. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat foundation in the color B10 Beige. It's still one of my favorites, and I actually haven't been getting a lot of views on my channel lately. I got 62 views on my most recent video. I got 50 views on my recent outfit of the day, so I think that's pretty cool. So I've been getting like a couple comments on my products I've used up video. Somebody actually asked me if I prefer the Giorgio Armani foundation or the YSL foundation, and I told her you can't really go wrong with either. But I went in with the YSL today. I just basically rotate between this one and the Giorgio Armani. I just really love both of them, so I'm really happy that she valued my opinion and is going to actually go get the Giorgio Armani foundation because of me. I thought that was really sweet. Because we were exchanging comments quite a bit today, and that's what she ended up deciding, because I told her the Giorgio Armani was like my holiest of holy grail foundations, so that was really sweet. So then I went in with the YSL, and then I went in with the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Becca Shimmy Skin Perfector in Moonstone. And then, of course, I concealed and highlighted with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light, which I think I am running out of. I just actually picked up a backup today. And then also highlighted with the YSL Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen, Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory, which I also think I ran out of today because I was trying to push it and nothing was coming out. So I think I ran out of both products today. So there we go, adding more products I've used up. But those were actually two of my goals to use up, and I basically started, use them up today. So that's that's off to a pretty good start of goaling myself to use those up, but it was going to be easy for me to go to use those up anyway. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over them with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream as my transition shade, and then I used a few ColourPop shadows today because I keep on promising myself to use my ColourPop shadows again, and I keep on putting it off because I always want to use other shadows. I kind of regret not using my Cinderella Makeup Geek shadow and my cupcake one. I kind of wanted to use those today, but whatever. So I went in with Desert on the crease from ColourPop, then I darkened up the crease more with Makeup Geek's Frappe and I kind of went over Desert again with Beaches and Cream just to make it blend a little bit better, and it does look a lot better that way. And then I was going to darken up the crease more with Creme Brulee, but Creme Brulee was too similar to Desert, so I just decided to put it on Frappe instead over it, and it looked pretty good. Then I went in with ColourPop Sequin on the lid, and then on the outer part I went in with ColourPop's On the Rocks, which is one of the shadows that I'm going to try and use up this year. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job recently. And then on the brow bone I went in with Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean. Then I lined my eyes with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Mad Max Brown. Then I primed my lashes with the Lancome Primer and then went over them with the Dior Shell Mascara. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light, and the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Highlighter Pen in Luminous Ivory. Then, of course, I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I went in with Makeup Geek's Cinderella and Shimma Shimma on the inner corners. It's not really that intense, but I think it looks really pretty. So that's what I used there. Then, of course, I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I contoured with the Marc Jacobs Instant Mark Dreamer filter with the darker shade and then baked it with the lighter shade. Then I went in with ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek in Pre-Nump, which is kind of not really showing up the way I wanted to. I feel like my ColourPop blushes have kind of dried out already. I don't know why. I feel like the shadows last a lot longer than the blushes. The highlighters are still fine, but for some reason the blushes kind of dry out pretty quick. So I don't know about that. We'll see if I still put on more later. I was going to use either NARS's Orgasm or another NARS blush today if I wasn't going to use this, but then I decided to stick with the ColourPop theme and decided to use Between the Sheets. So yeah, then I highlighted with the Too Faced Candlelight in Pink Glow again. It's so pretty, so I really wanted to use that again. Then, of course, I went over everything with the Hourglass and this light powder. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel brow pencil and then set that with the Anastasia Claire brow gel. And then I set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which I just finished another bottle of last night. So I have been finishing off a few products at the start of the year already. So I just finished it off last night. Then I primed my lips with the Urban Decay Glide on Sight on 24-Hour Pencil in Ozone. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Contempo. And then I went in with the Lime Crime lipstick in Clueless. I forgot how much I really love this lipstick. It's just like so perfect. Like the color is amazing. I love it. I really love it. And I feel like it pulls my eyes together after I put this on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If my eyeshadow looks like shit, I'm sorry, but I just didn't really care. I was just trying to throw it on before he got here. So yeah. Now I'm going to go relax for a little bit and then I have work. So yeah, bye.